From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Adam Conley gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Ender Inciarte. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'll admit, I'm a little concerned about Freddie Freeman right now. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he lays off there, 1-0. Markakis playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a nine.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 25 homers, and 67 runs batted in. Pause and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right.
Heading after it is Piscotty.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, number 20. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And this is fouled at the plate. Markakis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Sean Newcomb gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, Alex Jaquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Up next from Miami, Gene Segura. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swinging a soft liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jed Lowry, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Culberson right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Marlins leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Cue shot here out toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in for the Braves, Chris Stewart. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Seared down the first baseline, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
In now, Sean Newcomb, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Inciarte is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Richie Mota. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting center, first baseman, Brian.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Batting 8, center fielder, Tim.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tim Conway, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes a pitch right down the middle. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to South Florida following this. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Freddie Freeman will be next. Popped straight up, but this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. Segura for 1. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 20. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. Fouled off.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. One left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Adam Conley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Alex Jaquez. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter number 2, shortstop, Gene.
At the plate, Gene Segura. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Smoke toward third. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And the next in is Johan Camargo as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That's inside. 2-0. Camargo stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Charlie Culberson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Camargo on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Standing in now, Chris Stewart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Sean Newcomb. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
The batter, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Richie Mota.
Striding in once again, Richie Mota. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Now ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Piscotty, base runner at first with 1 out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This one's down to third. Camargo's got it. There's one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, no hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 20.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 20, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
What was that?
Two out, nobody on. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Inciarte has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Digging in, Lewis Brinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Tim Conway. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 33, Jim Johnson.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Conway is after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Jaquez gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, Georgia, Charlie Culberson.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Culberson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's a ball 1.
The count's 1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Chris Stewart would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The catcher, number 8, Chris Stewart.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Stewart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one, but they're on top 1-0. JT Realmuto is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
JT Realmuto.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Realmuto, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Alex Jaquez. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Barehanded on the hop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
The batter.
So striding in, Gene Segura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Realmuto takes his lead at third with one away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on third. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Pedro Baez is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Pedro Baez.
Andres Castaneda is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-1. Gets a swing and a miss. Nice slider at the knees. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Lowry. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
So 1-1 now to Markakis. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. Still tied 1 apiece. Miguel Sokolovic gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Miguel Sokolovic.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Another full count offering on its way, and he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11 pitch at bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Richie Mota.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now. .30 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And that one just missed outside. Career numbers against Baez, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this will be fouled away. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding in once again, Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Lewis Brinson.
From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Scorched to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 28, Tim Conway.
Digging in once again, Tim Conway. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on, Marlins.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Derek Dietrich.
And that misses ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alex Jaquez waits on deck. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Hockey. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Number 12 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Alex Jaquez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To second for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Braves bullpen does their part. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Drew Steckenrider will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready for another chance? Johan Camargo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Jaquez moving to his left. 1 out.
The batter, shortstop.
Ready once again, Charlie Culberson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Chris Stewart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Tyler Flowers will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. Dansby Swanson will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 7.
Rex Brothers enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Rex Brothers.
Gene Segura standing in. His career history against Rex Brothers, he's 1 for 2.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. One and 2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Up next from Miami, Richie Mota. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Miami Marlins came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Drew Steckenrider gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.